Hey, what's up, y'all? It's ASMR Drive, and we are back with another video. I hope that y'all are doing well, as always. Hope that things are going well for you. You're keeping a positive mindset. This is going to be another short video, and I know, and I apologize. There's been a lot of these lately, but unfortunately, I don't know. This is all I can really manage right now, so I'm trying my best. And yeah, just a little uplifter, I guess. I don't know where I want to start with this, but I just hope that you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that despite anything that's going on in your life, that you're not being too hard on yourself. And if you have people that care about you, rely on them. Let them, if they can, let them shoulder some of that weight for you. If you're anything like me, you're very stubborn when it comes to doing things on your own. But you have to make sure you find balance and make sure that you're asking as well, and you're not just putting everything on yourself, because if you've experienced that before, sometimes it can literally feel mentally, it feels like you're weighed down, but it can also like literally physically feel like you just have too much on your plate, too much on your shoulders, and it's not a good feeling. And so if you have people there, please rely on them. And if they care about you, again, and just don't carry everything yourself. And if you don't have anybody, that's something that I'm finding now. I just don't really have anybody that I can talk to and just feel safe around. Just don't be too hard on yourself. Comfort yourself when you can, and if you don't feel like it, that's okay. Do something that makes you happy. I'm not saying to ignore the things that you're feeling, but just maybe taking your mind off of it isn't the worst thing. By the way, I'm not a therapist. This is just me talking and giving you my opinion, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. It's just a little again, hopefully just helps you just be a little positive, I guess, no matter what you're going through. When you have, if you're maybe experiencing something mentally that's maybe bringing you some stress, or maybe is bringing up some emotions, if you can and you feel like you can do it, don't just push them to the side. Actually face them. Try to face those things. For example, I just like to use examples, as y'all know, so I'm not again, I don't come on here to just like air out myself. Honestly, I'm a very private person, and I prefer to keep things to myself, but I know that by talking about things like this, it does help a lot of people, and at least, at the very least, it helps people feel less alone. Like, oh, I'm not crazy, I'm not dealing with these things alone. There's somebody else out there in some other state, some other country, even that is dealing with the same thing, and that's a good feeling. I've felt that way before, and it's unfortunate that that person is dealing with those things, but it's also nice to know, like, man, like, I'm not alone. Because a lot of us that have a lot of issues, and things that have been done to us that have caused these issues, it's sometimes you feel like you're crazy. Sometimes, especially when you don't have anybody around, you just feel like you're going crazy. Like, it's tough. It's tough. And there's nothing really to compare it to besides other people, and other people aren't showing that side. Other people aren't being genuine a lot of the time, so you're not seeing that side from people, so naturally you do feel alone and you do feel crazy. But I can guarantee you, you're not alone and you're not crazy. I can guarantee you that there's somebody else, no matter what you're going through, there's somebody else going through the same thing. And just don't be too hard on yourself. when those things come up, if you can, just try to face them, because it simply sometimes takes a, okay, well, why am I actually feeling like this? Somebody, you get upset at somebody for no reason. Okay, well, why did I actually get upset? You're feeling lonely. Okay, why am I actually feeling lonely? Just self inspection like that. You wouldn't believe how much it can bring up. I've sat down and I've done that only once. It's hard. It's probably why I haven't done it again, but I was kind of doing it now, and that's what prompted me to make this video. And I was getting a little emotional, and it'll bring up a lot. It'll bring up a lot of things that you might have, I don't even say forgotten about, but it's probably more of a you've repressed. So it'll bring up a lot of that stuff, and you're like, dang, I totally forgot about that. No wonder I feel like this. I haven't even healed from XYZ that happened 10 years ago. You know what I mean? And it's a tough process. And again, I'm going to say this for the third time, fourth time. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Because that hurt is probably, one, not your fault, and two, it's tough to deal with. And so, again, just be nice to yourself. And when you can, and when you feel up to it, which isn't going to be all the time, but try to work on those things, because that's going to steadily progress, and you're going to get better and better and better and better. And eventually, it'll lead to really good things. And you never know it. A lot of these things you have repressed might actually be blocking your blessings. They might actually be blocking your manifestations. I've said this before on the channel. It's very frustrating to me whenever I see videos where people are talking about how easy it is to manifest, how you just have to do steps 1 through 5, and boom, you're going to manifest the next day, the next 30 days. I know they have good intentions, but that's very irritating to me, because I know that it's not true for everybody. One, I've tried certain things and they haven't worked for me. That could be user error, but I doubt it, because I've also learned that things happen when they're meant to happen. You can't always force things to happen. Somebody might do the manifestation process, and they might manifest $2,000 tomorrow. They might say, hey, tomorrow on the 17th of July, I want to manifest $2,000, and they might manifest it perfectly fine, but somebody else might do the same exact thing and not manifest that thing. And personally, I just think it has to do with a lot of mental baggage, a lot of blockages, a lot of things that a lot of us haven't dealt with, and that's it. Those things have created maybe patterns that we haven't realized that we have of thinking. A lot of us, I feel like we just don't know ourselves as much as we think we do. I'm learning that every day. I'm learning that I do things that I didn't even think that I had done. So I think there's a lot of merit to working on those things, as hard as it is, because the more I have been working on myself and those things, the more I've noticed that things are coming in for me. There's a lot of things that are leaving my life. As much as I love gaming, I've stopped. I've kind of put my PS4 to the side. My TV has been off for a good couple weeks now. Not by choice at first. I can talk about that. There's been a lot of weird things happening, but I took that as a sign, as, maybe I should, let this leave my life so I can bring something else in. And I bought drumsticks, and I'm learning how to drum. It's so interesting whenever you let things go that aren't really serving you and serving what your dreams are and what your passions are and what you want to do in life. When you let those things go, you'll be amazed at how much good stuff comes in. You just have to take that leap, take that jump. And it's going to be hard. There were days where I sat there in my chair and I had no clue what to even do, because I always just hopped on my TV and started watching YouTube. I had no idea what to even do with myself. But now I'm going on walks. I'm seeing some beautiful nature out there. I'm playing drums. I'm trying to make videos. Um, I'm at the gym more. I've been working on my health. Uh, I'm finally done, I think, with. I stopped with all the other stuff, so like the green, and I don't drink, but I think food was definitely. I didn't really think about that, but food was definitely my drug of choice, because food can is addictive, and food can be a drug for a lot of people, and I think it was mine. And I think I'm finally over that. I'm eating healthy. I'm not binge eating. I'm eating proper portions. Let me tell you, whenever I cut my food in half, the meal I had in half, and I saved the rest for later, I damn near cried. It was such a good feeling. I was like, whoa, I haven't done this in forever. I always force myself to eat the whole thing, which makes me think of something from the past, but I'm not going to get into that here. You're doing your best, I'm sure. Just keep trying. Yesterday I hit a little hurdle, but I'm back on it today. I'm not at my like 100%, but I'm trying, and I think that, as I always say on here, trying is what matters. Matters. Trying is what matters. And what I would want you to take out of this video is that there's a lot of people out there trying just like you. There's a lot of people dealing with things just like you. There's a lot of people that are alone just like you. And just not to give up. Keep trying. Keep working on yourself. You have so much time, I'm sure. I don't care if you're 80, if you're watching this video and you're 80, you're 70, you're 60, you still have time. You still have time. And I think that even working on yourself one day out of the week is something. I think that's better than nothing. Literally anything is better than nothing, you know? If you're working on a passion, let's say music, and you aren't really, you know you want to play music, you know you love music, you know you want to do something with it, but you're not playing it at all, just set a timer for 2 minutes. Start strumming, 2 minutes. Play a chord, learn a chord, 2 minutes. I can guarantee you're going to play more than that if it's something you actually care about, it's something you actually want to do. I can guarantee you're going to play more than 2 minutes. But if you don't, that's 2 minutes of progress that you wouldn't have had if you just wouldn't have played that day. And if you think about it that way, that's something. 2 minutes a day, that adds up to, I don't know, a couple of different chords a week, you know? And so just try that. If you love drawing, practice just like drawing something small and simple just for 2 minutes. Again, if it's something you care about, you're going to do it more. I really believe that. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I am forcing myself to reply to y'all's comments today. So today, I swear, I'm going to reply to y'all's comments. And I'm going to try my very best to get onto making regular content, because this is something that I do care about. I really care about y'all. Y'all are such a positive community, and I don't want to give up on this. I want to keep going, and I want to keep making videos, because honestly, the views, the likes, the subscribers, that really doesn't matter to me. The only thing that's stopping me from making videos is myself and my mental. And so I don't know when that's going to be, when I'm going to feel like I'm at a point where I'm like 100%. So I have to like get that out of my head, and I know that y'all won't judge me. I know that y'all take me for who I am, and I know that I can make videos whenever, and y'all will appreciate them. And so I'm gonna I want to put more energy into this and making videos for y'all. And so if you have any requests, please let me know. Thank y'all so much for the comments. Thank you for still being loving. Even though I haven't been replying to them, thank you so much for being understanding. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for supporting me. A lot of y'all have been here for a very long time, and y'all have seen me grow. And honestly, I'm just a completely different person than who I was when I first started the channel, or even just a couple of months ago. So for those that have been rocking with me, I really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I hope that you continue the content wherever this channel goes. I hope that y'all still enjoy it. Remember, be gentle with yourself, be kind. Continue to work on yourself. Put in at least a minute or 2 minutes onto your hobby, something you care about. Work is stressful. Just the whole cycle of a lot of, how we live life. That whole cycle it sucks. It's work, sleep, eat, repeat. A lot of us live in that cycle. We can't live in that cycle, and to me that lets the people who set it up that way win, and I don't like that. I don't want them to win. I want to feel like I'm living my life, at least a little bit, right? So keep trying. I love y'all, sincerely. I care about y'all. If y'all ever need anything, let me know. Again, I'm not a therapist. I'm just some random dude on the internet, and that just wants to share his emotions and his opinions in life, and in hopes of helping somebody in some way. And so if y'all ever need anything, let me know. If you have any requests or something that might help you better, let me know. If you have any critiques on the channel, anything at all, just let me know. And yes, you'll see me again soon. I feel, especially after this video, I feel very motivated in making some actual ASMR content. I'm not even going to title this one ASMR because it's not, but I want to actually get into making some real content. So y'all have a great day. Enjoy whatever you're up to today, and get some good sleep tonight. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.